Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. Shorty got that body out of no ties, side up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Cut back now to the sideline. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, Piron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chase Brown. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Here we go. Ready, stop. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
11. Here we go.
Piron. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
To return, Jerome Ford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Still working past the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He sends this one to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening.
Snap comes in slow, and they block it. Now they've got it inside the 10. And they will score. Trouble with the snap, and they're not just able to block it in time, but take it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting these situations and getting the snap out clean really isn't all that matters. That snap has got to be in a hurry. Got to have some urgency to it, especially because if there's a blocked punt, well, you run this danger right here. That defender could pick it up and take it to the house.
And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Now they'll try the extra point again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. they're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Brown. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. He got him at the 29.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Brown again. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And remember, his first attempt was blocked. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood at midfield.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To Sampson here up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready, set.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
19 tight. Ready. Pat the 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one's caught by Tillman. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. Feels this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. The ball's out, he lost it. And now the Bengals have it. They'll get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gets it to him on the screen. He breaks the tackle, and they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he's tackled for no gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
19.
To throw now is Sanders. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Ron, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
First down.
Burrow on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And goal at the Bengals 10-yard line.
Now Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And off here to Sampson. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On 1, ready?
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Completed to his running back. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Bengals.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
For the Bengals field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So, yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Come on. 19, Cougar 19.
From the 39. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
70 Rick, let's go now. Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates.
30 short here, Sanders. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good. First down.
First down, here's Sampson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And I'll get this forward to about the 28. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. With Sanders out of the pistol. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Now to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 19. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this 2nd half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. It's taken at midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying the left side with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready. That pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Right there, right down. Liking, 18. Ready.
3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. He's going to have to pick up the pace.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Sampson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to within 6.
17.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
Running right with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Count 79 Broncos.
Sanders setting to pass. He loses the football. And the Bengals get to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals come through to tie it in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Bengals 24, Browns 23.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Sanders back to throw. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
70, 19, Broncos.
On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again here, Sanders. That one is complete to Fannin. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by only 1. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Drop 60. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw it. He finds Njoku complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And Sampson on the carry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Go.
No run. It's Judkins. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here he is to throw. Downfield by Gesicki. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Take. Ready.
Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. He's got Gesicki complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11 MT.
1st down, Cincinnati.
12.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.